Alright guys, what's up? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. This is actually going to be part 2. I had problems with my other video, so I went to a part 2 video. I even had problems with that video. So we're going to start over again. We are now in the technology part of this video. We just talked about using Google Calendar, using Street Invoice, and the glasses that I use with wireless Bluetooth technology to answer phone calls while I'm actually doing work or I'm actually anywhere. What I wanted to talk about was the cameras that I use doing a normal shoot. So today we're going to do another shoot today at an apartment complex. We're going to do that. We're also going to do a house in Southlake, Texas. So we're going to knock out these apartments first, then go to a house, then go to a warehouse. So we have 3 huge, they're all going to be full trailers. None of these jobs will be non-full trailers. It will all be full-blown, full trailers, okay? So let's talk about some of the cameras that we use during a normal junk removal. The cameras that are used doing these junk removals are very, very technology. There's a few of them that I just use for time-lapse. There's a few of them that I use for talking. And there's a few of them that I just use because they look fucking cool as hell. But they help me out do my videos. So usually on a normal daily basis, I use 5 cameras to do a video. I'm sorry, I don't use 5 cameras. I take 5 cameras out. I'm always taking 5 cameras out to go do jobs. How many will I use usually in a job? In a huge job, I usually use 3. In a normal small job, I usually only use 2, okay? And that'll usually be my number 7, which is, I'm gonna just go down the line from the most used camera to the less used camera that I use, and which ones I let my employees use too. So this is the GoPro 7. It is $329 camera. It is right here. It is the GoPro 7. This thing's a bad motherfucker. I'm telling you, it is a bad boy. It does everything. You're back and sounds good. Thank God. Ronald, thank God. I had to get rid of that other video. I appreciate it. I lost a lot of my subs, but that's okay. I'm glad you're on, you're listening, so we're just gonna go with you, brother. So this is one of the cameras I use. It is called a GoPro 7. It has the logo GoPro 7 on the side of it. That way you know it's a $329 camera that you just spent. Damn it. This camera's been dropped so many times in junk removals. It's been dropped in water. This camera takes a clear beating on what we do. I've been having a few, just a few, not a lot, but a few volume problems with this camera, and it might be on its way out. But it's lasted me a good year. For the work that I'm doing, I think it's a great camera. Now, this is the one that I hold up. I usually talk into this camera like this, or I mount the camera on my steering wheel like this when I'm talking to y'all. So I can mount the camera, point it up to me like this, and I can talk to it like this. See my hands over here? See both hands? Camera's still mounted. So this is one of the cool advantages of having this grip on the camera, that you can talk and use it like this at all times. See, I turn the wheel and it's turning with me. Just a lot, really dangerous, not very safe. So we're not gonna get into that right now, but here it is, guys. This is the GoPro 7. This is a $329 camera. My main camera. This is the camera that I will be using, okay? So let's go to a secondary camera that I use now all the time, and that is my GoPro HD, high definition GoPro camera. It is only $199. It does the job really good. This is the problem I've been having with this camera. The sound on this camera has gone to shit. The video is really good, so now this will be my primary time-lapse camera. It has gone down 1 grade from GoPro. I will only use it for time-lapse, so I will set it up on the side of the road. If I'm gonna drive by or something like that, I'll use this camera from now on, but it's kind of disappointing. This was a really good camera until about a week ago. I started having sound problems with it. I dropped it. It's my fault. Clearly not GoPro's fault. This is my fault. I sabotaged my own camera and I broke it, okay? So this is called the GoPro HD. It is a $199 camera, probably my best investment that I've had in a long time doing cameras. Camera gets used every day for time lapse. I can just set it up and go do what I want to do. I hit a time lapse on it. I did a 45-minute time lapse because I forgot where I left it. So there you go. So far, those are the two cameras I got that I've been using a lot lately. And then I have a head cam. The head cam is the camera that I give to Diego when Diego was with me working, and that's the GoPro Hero. That's this little camera. There's YouTubers out there that use this camera primarily. I do not like using this camera. It gives a big old fisheye, and you cannot correct the fisheye. The camera is an okay camera. It's got good volume. It's very durable. It takes a fucking beating. This camera can take a beating and keep on ticking. As a matter of fact, I lost this camera in water for a good hour. It was submerged in water, and it kept on working. Yeah, it was submerged in water. I don't even know if it's waterproof or anything, but it's got a crack on the screen right here. All I do is use it to record. I hit it, record. It's a great camera, guys. Highly recommend a GoPro Hero. $199. I think I've seen them for $149 on at Best Buy, or $129 for this camera. You can find them online for $129. I have seen them at Best Buy for $149. So I bought this one for $199 when it first came out. Okay, so we're going to talk about that now. We're going to talk about the new cameras that I got. I have introduced two new cameras as of yesterday. I have not filmed with them. There will be the new cameras that I use on a daily basis. They will be probably my main cameras. Hold on, I think my exit's coming up. That I use. And this is the new GoPro White 7. It is a white camera. It has a big LED screen on the back of it. It will probably be my new main camera that I use from now on, guys. This thing is going to be a beast. I was recording with it yesterday, just playing around. It looks awesome. Power on button. We're just going to power it on really fast. It's going to make a noise. And there's the screen in the back. It's just showing me. Oh, it's showing me. Look at that. It's showing me. So there's the screen in the back. It's really cool. This is a really good camera. $199. Well, it's a good camera so far. I haven't fucking used it really. But we're going to see how it goes in the next few days. I'm going to use this camera today. It looks good. The picture looks good in it. Really sharp. So we'll see how it holds up. Let's see if it can do what it needs to be doing. So I'm going to power it off. It's voice activated too, so these are really good camera. All the cameras that I've showed you except the head cam is voice activated. So the only camera that is not voice activated is this one. This is the GoPro Hero. This camera is not a voice activated camera. All the other ones are. Okay? The new camera that I want to introduce to my people is the Osmo DJI camera. I will be using this camera probably all day today. This camera is a bad boy. I was checking it out yesterday. I just got it yesterday, but this camera has two screens on it. It has a back screen in the back. It's using 4K technology the whole time. And the cool thing about this camera is that it has a front going screen. I just hold it and there it is. I have a front going screen. And then I press it again and it goes to the back, and now it goes to the back of the screen right there. So I'm doing any kind of selfie or anything like that, I just hold it up and I can see myself talk. You know what I mean? I can see myself talk. I don't have to turn around and look at the camera and see what it's recording because I'm looking at it primarily in front of me. Okay, so that's one of the cool things about this camera, that it does that. It uses 4K technology. It's a beast. I'm not gonna bullshit you. This thing is a beast right now. It's got really good video. I mean, the picture on incredible. This is the DJI Osmo. Let me scoot it up so y'all can see it. There it is. It's called the DJI Osmo. It's got a screen in the front. Let me prop that up again. There's the screen in the back. Oh, you gotta hold it. So there's the screen in the front. You can see the screen in the front. Yeah, the TV of the TV. It's weird. And then it's got a screen in the back too. So this is a really cool camera. It's at 100% power. I'm probably gonna use this all day today. I wanna see how good this camera's gonna do today. So you know what? That's what we'll do today, guys. We're gonna use the DJI Osmo all day today. And look at this. You just press the button here and it goes to the screen in the back, and there I am again. Look at that, screen in the back. Glare's kind of bad here for some reason. Oh, there it is. That's me. See, guys, I'm talking. It's got a little delay, like a half a second delay. But we're gonna see how this camera works out throughout the day, and see what we could do with it. Right now, it's using 4K. I don't need it at 4K. We're gonna move the resolution down a lot to 1080p with like 30 frames per second, and we're just gonna keep it that. And it still looks really, really sharp. It looks like a really sharp camera. I don't usually shoot in 4K. It takes a lot of disk space on my computer. It also takes a lot of time to download. And I have a super speed downloader on my computer too that helps me download these videos on my computer fast. But even though it's 4K technology, it takes a long time to do it. And that's where we're at right now, guys. So I'm gonna switch over this camera to my GoPro 7. I probably won't use my GoPro 7. We'll use the DJI all day today. DJI, start recording. Osmo, start recording. Osmo, start recording. I don't know how to talk into this thing, but it is voice activated. I did not read the directions to this thing. I just know how to work these cameras, and I start recording whenever I want to. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how this camera works throughout the day. This is gonna be my video recording camera. You're gonna just see a series of time lapse probably throughout the whole day today while I'm doing these videos, because we have a lot of work jobs on the schedule. That's one of the biggest deals, that when we have a lot of jobs, I get tired of recording, and it's time consuming. Okay, so guys, thanks for staying tuned. I hope y'all like the technology that I use in cameras in these videos. Don't forget, guys, if y'all like my videos, to subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Over to the right side, and then on the left side, check out my other videos. I will talk to y'all later. Ronald, thanks for staying tuned, guys. If there's a subject I want to talk about, hit me in the link below. I'll try to help y'all out with anything. Sorry, I was really thirsty. I try to help out my fellow junk removal brotherhood that we have across the United States of America. Okay? See y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.